At $5.07, today we're making minestrone soup. You're going to need a zucchini, a carrot, some potatoes, a can of beans, fresh spinach, celery, and of course, your pasta. Because this is a one-pot meal, what I'm really going to be doing is prepping all of my stuff in a bowl and then putting it in my pot to cook all together, with the exception of the spinach. What I want to do with the zucchini is I want to cut it first in circles, and then I want to be able to cut it in halves. Okay, so I'm going to show everyone how to do that. And I would say not too thin, because you want to make this a hearty minestrone. It's okay if your vegetables go flying all over your counter. Just make sure that you've cleaned your counter. Of course, before you start cutting your vegetables, you've washed them thoroughly. You're using sanitizer to wash your hands and keep everything clean. So you're just going to cut them. As you can see, I would say it's about a ½ an inch thick to an inch, depending on. So it's a pretty good size, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut these in half. So nice and simple, you're going to cut in half. You can put a couple, you know, depending on your expertise with a knife. Now, if you say that's still really kind of thick for me, I want to cut them smaller, that's fine. You can cut them in 4. So again, a couple of ways to do it, whatever works for you, whatever your style is. Next, you're going to peel your carrot and you're going to slice it almost like you're slicing sticks, and then you're going to dice it up. Now that your carrots are done, it's time to peel your potatoes. Now that you've peeled your potato, you're ready to dice it. Again, similar to the carrot, you're going to chop it in a smaller fashion than the zucchini. A really great tip for you is to get the strings off of the celery stalk first before you slice it up and chop it and dice it. So now I've added the vegetables that I diced in my bowl, my stock pot, whatever it is that you're using. Mine is 2.5 quart stock pot. It's really nice because it's nice and deep. We're going to fill it up with water, and then we're going to add a sliver of olive oil. At this point, it's important to put your spinach into the minestrone. The water is boiling, the spinach has been ready to cook, so is the pasta, the vegetables are all done. When you put the spinach in though, you want to make sure you've washed your spinach first. You don't want to put the whole spinach. See, this is fresh spinach, so the stem is on it. You want to remove the stem. Super easy to do, you just peel it right off and there you go. You just have the leaf part, so you don't want the stem, you just want the leaf. I would say probably a handful of spinach you want to put in, so just about a cup or so. And again, you can chop this up to make it finer to your liking. If you want to make vegetables thicker, same concept with the spinach. You can chop it up in a couple of pieces, or you just put it whole like this. Make sure you add some salt to this, even though you've seasoned it before. Now that our soup, our minestrone soup, is complete and finished, we can plate it in our bowl. And again, it depends on the portion that you're looking to have. You just probably want 2 scoops full. That looks really yummy. And again, you don't have to have it with anything, but if you like it with just a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese on top, you can certainly do that. If not, you can put a little piece of bread on it as well.